Excellent. So welcome all. Thank you for joining us. Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are across the continent. Welcome, and thank you for joining us on the call. We're going to be starting in another 2 minutes. Maria comes from a background of health, athletics. She's a very disciplined athlete and continues to mirror the gems she's learned over the years in the athletic field. She still works out regularly. She watches what she eats, and it's all part of being a whole. The energy she exudes comes from within. Now, what contributes to Maria's success? Maria's also have been an avid reader and follower of persons who have passed and suppressed the challenges that they've had in life, and today are well-known: Jim Rohn, Les Brown, Brian Tracy. She holds the vision of T.D. Jakes and so many other global leaders who have made indelible impressions in this globe, in the industry, in e-commerce, in business, who many other learning institutions have taken from their chapters and continue to make impressions and teach people along the line. So these persons have shaped Maria's mind and have been their mentor, her mentor, into creating her and shaping her into who she is today. When Maria joined Opulence Global in 2014, in April of 2014, her attraction to the company was beauty, fashion, and health, more so. So she was attracted to, and no sooner in 2019, she earned the prestigious award of being the top seller in monthly global shares. And in 2021, she launched the Trinidad market. So if we look at the steps in which Maria took, in 2014, in 2019, she was recognized. In 2021, she opened up the market. And Opulence Global is a company that rewards. So Maria often reflects on the appreciation our SVP and CEO showed by acknowledging her efforts in building the markets that she has on a cruise ship, luxury cruise liner. What an accomplishment. So we celebrate with Maria today the dedication, the hard work, the vision that she holds and still continues to strive to become even better, a better version of herself. So she has been blessed to have one son who has been infused with her energy and continues to be a success. And Maria continues to ignite and to dispense that passion, that discipline, that commitment. She does not stop until she achieves her goal. So without further ado, I'm going to turn you over to our Opulence Global presenter tonight, Miss Maria Baptiste. Come, let's send some love. Let's send some hearts. Thank you, Maria, for joining us.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Rowley, for that warm introduction. And again, I want to thank Mr. Rico for doing just an amazing job, a man who shows up all the time. I just want to thank each and every one and for all of our partners around the world. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Love to see you guys. Love the hearts, the love, the thank you. I appreciate it because I do the same as well. It doesn't matter where or where you come from. And I always applaud each and every team, every individual, because there's a time for everything. There'll be a time when it's your time. You need everyone, everyone will share the love and everything for you. So when you have the opportunity, you share all that back to you. So again, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank each and every one again for being on the call. Thank you for all your love and all your appreciation. And so let's get started. But before I dive down, I always like to share great words of inspiration, and that's one of the things I love about Mr. Rico, we thank the CEO, the founder, Mr. Ramin Mesgarlou for doing, this is the man with the vision, the man with the heart of gold, what opened up this opportunity for all of us so we can take advantage to make a significant difference in not only just our lives, but our family and many person around the community. Also, our favorite, of course, SVP, our Sanaz Human. Love them dearly because these are the people who walk the talk. And if we listen to them and follow the system, we will be like them. So again, I want to thank all the leaders, all the eagles. We say fly with the eagles, don't scratch with chickens and turkey. So let's start. And one of the things I always like to share, you become what you think about. Okay. And so whatever you focus on, it expands. Now, I did mention that earlier on in one of the calls. If you have negative thoughts, you will always attract negative people in your life. But if you're a person who have positive thoughts all the time, you will attract positive people and you will see the significant difference. That's the life I live. It doesn't matter what you're going through because remember, the challenges, the ups, the downs, the peaks, the valleys, that's what brings out the best in us to become a better version of ourselves. Love and appreciate. Just stick together, guys. Just stick together. Don't let nothing, don't be distracted. Stay focused. And so this is what I'm going to, my section is, I think I have about 2 or 3. And first, we're going to talk about the 30 days action plan, which is vitally, vitally important. So let me just basically put everything together and we want to get started, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic. Wonderful. Okay, so I'll just skip down a little bit and we're going to start right from the 30-day action plan. So especially for all the new guests, or all the new partner who recently joined from around October, November, December, this is a compound you got to be on with your upline partner, because again, knowledge put into use is power. So the more you learn, the more you earn. And I certainly want each and everyone to pay close attention because this is vitally important, especially for the new partners or even the partners we have who've been around for a while. You need those information to always uplift you and build you. So just a few minutes. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to go right down to it, Lord, and take massive action. Get ready, pay attention. Here we have your next 30 days. This is mandatory, ladies and gentlemen. Establishing your daily method of operation. That's what DMO stands for. And you see, basically, all of us, a matter of fact, we were so blessed about a month ago when we had our CEO present in one of the boot camp with the forensic daily activity tracking. We spent a lot of time in there. So a lot of you guys who were on the boot camp and was listening and pay attention, you're supposed to have some of this. So this will really help you out a lot. Now, incorporate these income generation activities. So let's go with this, Lord. First, create a work schedule for your Opulence business. It's very, very important. Now, here we have the form below with your sponsor. Now you're going to spend a quality time with your upline sponsor. Now, even though you sign up with someone else who do not have the experience yet, because they just launched probably around 6 months ago or maybe 2 months, so they're not really qualified fully. So you can go higher to your upline or one of your My Five. You want to have one of the qualified My Five partners who is knowledgeable. So you have your upline to help you step by step to walk through this. You want to do it the right way. So you want to feel that you have your daily week, you set your goals, Okay, every day. You have Monday, you have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You set your daily goals and target what you would like to accomplish for the day together with your sponsor, and he will walk you through. As we move further, ladies and gentlemen, this is vitally important here, your daily method of operation. First, someone you want to connect with. You know, I love listening to the CEO because he mentioned to that. He said, even though you have a list of clientels, the VIP member, you're going through your back office when you want to check to see how many people you got there, just go into your back office and it will tell you. But you have new people like new VIP, maybe, you know, they heard or somebody, you met them maybe 5 years ago or 4 years ago or 3 years ago. And then all of a sudden they decide, you know what, I want to just, try the fountain of life or try divine. And they go in and they shop because I see that happens many times in my back office. And there I saw this person went in, they bought, two divine and three, fountain of life. And then I checked, and all I did first, because I don't know them, but they went on my website and ordered the product. And I will go back into my back office, and what I do, I will thank them for being and purchasing. I welcome them. And again, you have the product. And then now I will book appointment even. I'll follow up with that person. And sooner or later, I'm going to introduce the incredible opportunity we have available. That everyone who has the chance and want to make a significant difference, here you have a chance to take action. Number two, someone to say, or you follow up with the script. We have the script, we have the book. Number three, someone to present to. This is again very important. I love this because I use it all the time. Using the TOE presentation. So for example, we have our SVP. Again, she has, and we came out that earlier this year, last year, with she just basically present the tour, which is absolutely very professional, very precise. So you can have many people you in a small community or in someone home and invite 20 or 30 people come over and just you play that beautiful tour for them. Or you have yours, like what I do most of the time when I meet, I always have my laptop and I book appointment to present to meet them another time. And that's what I do as well. Number four, and vitally important, guys, follow up with them and continue. Instant following up. You see, sometimes you follow up someone and you have not get in touch with them. You leave a message, but I urge you is either the next, give them about probably 3 or 4 days and follow up. One of the things I normally do, ladies and gentlemen, because I go to a lot of the networking event, and early on and even till today, when I sell any product, could be fashion, beauty, health, personal care, oral care. Whenever they buy 5 bottle, 10 bottle, 15, 20, whatever, I always ask for result because first and foremost, I build that like and trust. Remember, people don't buy the product first, they buy you. So it's how you present yourself. Always be calm, always present yourself with a smile. A smile. That smile alone, you may not even think about it, but it makes a significant difference in your life. They can see right through your eyes. They can see if you're passionate in the product. Be a product of the product. Wherever you go, I mean, perfect example, as you can see with LD4, Sister Ifra, you can see anywhere you go. Anywhere I go, we are the product of the product, and many other partners out there who've been around in the business. Because the people will buy you first. They see you. You never get a second chance to make the first impression. So always make sure you prepare yourself when you go out there. You want to look your very best. Strive for excellence at all time. And just be humble, be nice, and make sure you give them the product. Anyone who come to my booth, first and foremost, I say, I'd like you to taste this, please. And I'll always give each and every person I talk to, I give them 5 drops of Fountain of Life. So they have a taste. The Sterling Moisturizer, again, I have that and I give everyone let their smell so they have an experience with Opulence. They have the Fountain of Life and they have, of course, Sterling, which is smell absolutely fantastic. So I get referrals. The most referrals I think I got was about 30 referrals from one lady. and you follow up with the referral. So, ladies and gentlemen, I press that on to you. Whenever you sell any product, you ask for referral. If you don't ask, you don't get it. And of course, number 5, you duplicate on that. As we move further again, someone to connect. Now, remember, you're billing, the plan is to build your prospect and customer list. You want to have as many people as you can. Remember, this is a numbers game, the law of leverages. So you're building a strong prospect and customer list is essential for sustainability. And of your opulence business, here you have strategy and attracted, engage, and retain a valuable customer base. It is very important. So define your target customer. I suggest to you, get as many people as you can. Every day you set your goal, whoever you want to talk to, get referrals, but you want to make sure that you have a strong list because this is a numbers game. And you'll be amazed. Sometimes, like was talking to them last Wednesday, and I had like 3 ladies who called me. These people I met like 5 years ago. The last one was 3 years ago. And they call me now. If I was not present, let's say I drop off from Fountain, from Opulence a few years ago, like some of the people who has not seen the vision. And I disappear. And then all of a sudden they're looking for my name or trying to say, I met this nice lady. And for somehow, how can I find her number? But once I started, ladies and gentlemen, I saw the vision. It's an online business. This is a business. It's not just locally. This is a global business. I saw the vision. I saw the potential. I saw the residual income. When our SVP and our CEO, and once I saw the future and I know exactly what I want and looking forward in life, ladies and gentlemen, and I stick and stay. They say you stick and stay, you will get your pay. Hard work pays off. So I was always humble, grounded, never forget where I come from, and I keep on pushing. I keep on shining. I keep on going. I keep on moving forward and find people with the same mindset as I am. Let's work together to make a significant difference in our life and our family life. So here you are, you billing and you want to define your target customer. Now, making connection, this is your list right here. Use the following memory jogger to help you to create your client and prospect and master the list. So here we are. VIP lists. Your previous, think about, we giving you little ideas, where you can build your business. We have your previous networking, contacts, qualified formal friends and family. How about advertising leads? Who is your accountant? Bank officer. You have carpet cleaner, aggressive person. We have, dry cleaners, florists, hair salon, hair stylist, insurance agency. Think about all the people that you connect with, but you never really thought of it. Now we giving you the clues. Now you have an opportunity to go and share this incredible product for your people. And of course, show them the business side too. If they just only want to use the product, that's fantastic. Let them remain a VIP. Okay, we have mechanics. Who is your insurance agency? You have minister like pastors, priests, photographers, travel agency. I mean, here you get all the clips. Who? Your old boss. People who own restaurant, installing your appliance. The local chamber of commerce, which is absolutely fantastic. You have from churchgoers. How about the Super Bowl that, you spend time with these people? Who is your police officer? Who is in the military? Working at a video club? Who is your actor? These are clues we give you guys to go out and share. All we do is we share and promote. Live next door to you. Teachers from your children. How about the best man, usher, maid of honor, the bridesmaids? How about babysitter parents, friends from Facebook, Instagram? Who you're related to? Your parents, your grandpa, your grandmom, I call that grandparents, brothers, sisters, your aunties, your uncles, your cousins. Home, the video studio, vacuum cleaners, wedding ring. Think about all these clues, guys, and say, wow, I never thought of that. Well, we're reminding you who own boat, car, carpentry, furniture, appliance, glass, connect. All these things, ladies and gentlemen, you make a list of all these people that you know you haven't spoken to them for years. Here you have is a wake-up call. Find your customer. And we ask the question, why? So here we are. You have the pain joints motivation for identifying challenge or desires that your opulence products or business opportunity can address. So use to resonate with your audience, or you ask if they consider working from home. How about leads your discussion to the business opportunity and its benefits? Now, you turn the single product customers into multiple products wholesale. Now, this is very powerful because I'll share that with with my experience. That's one of the things. Any person who buy like a fountain of life in terms for the health, they never just buy. If they start with the fountain of life, before the end of the day, is either I sell them the anti-aging skincare, especially for women, and the toothpaste. Those are my absolute favorite. When they say, well, okay, let me try the fountain of life, and then I'll always share the benefits and value, how the power of the sterling hand and body lotion, the toothpaste, we have the micro silver protection collection, ladies and gentlemen. When you brush your teeth at nighttime, the next morning when you wake up, you have no bad breath. It again kill all the bacteria in your mouth. People who have gingivitis, people who have challenges with gum infection. Here you have a product that will help so many people transform their mouth. And so that's one of the things. If someone buys 6 bottles of Fountain of Life, I give them a toothpaste fee. If they buy about 10 bottles of Fountain of Life, I give them a shampoo because I want them to taste and smell all the other product. I just give it to them. People I know who love a lot of fashion, they buy all these nice things. Then if they buy a night gift, they spend about $300 or $400. I'll give them a nice bracelet, earring, or a beautiful necklace. When it's their birthday or even before their birthday, Mother's Day, all the moms, I give them something. That's just my way of just being thankful and be grateful. So and I ask for referrals. That's why I always get referrals. Remember, when you're selling or you're introducing something, people look at you first. They buy you first. The rest is history. So what drives the customer to make decision to take action relating to your product or service? For example, are they motivated by the consuming or the convenience saving or personal fulfillment? Here we are. Define the target customer. So here we have a demographic, which is understanding the key characteristics, age, gender, income level, location, interest, and tailor products to their audience. So first, we have the younger, modest income. We promote the posh fashion line because it's much cheaper. So the average person, everyone can have the posh. It is absolutely beautiful, it's reasonable, but it's very attractive. And then you have the mature, you want to attract the mature crowd, which is the higher income. So you highlight more to the FERI or the FERI mosh for the luxury appeal. Now you're defining that target customer again. Again, we deal with the lifestyle. You're aligning value and you're buying the behavior for you offering them. Again, that I just mentioned about the FERI micro silver. I just talked about the toothpaste. Take advantage on that, ladies and gentlemen. We have the divine, perfect for athletes who offer deals with pain when they work out. And you have the FERI, posh, perfect for someone with style. Now take a moment to compliment the taste and ask them, even they consider a career in fashion industry. And we have fourth, the community engaged activity. So here we highlight Opulence Care to attract a broader audience. Now, this is vitally important right here. This is your hotshot list. You want to invite your 7. These are 7 best of your friends. These are the closest contact for you. Think like you. who act like you, have the same work ethic as you, have the same determination as you. This is kind of people you're looking for. Want their life to change just like you. Would do whatever it takes to change just like you. Will never give up or stop until they have achieved the same they want just like you. Isn't that amazing? Ladies and gentlemen, here we engage with your target customers. Remember, conversation to lead to action. So create, ask the questions that spark meaningful discussion and help the potential result in new VIP custom shoppers or team partners, the brand partners. And here we start like this, for example. Do you enjoy bulk shopping with massive discount? How would you feel about tax-free shopping or access to high-quality, safe products? Or are you dealing with pain? You need divine. Suffering with a certain health condition, you need the fountain of life. This is the perfect script reel that's curiosity based. Hi, Mrs. Rowley. I came across an amazing opportunity that combines financial freedom with luxury living. It's exactly the kind of next level lifestyle we like. It's something new and it can change your life. Are you open to taking a quick look? I would love to share more. So these are the people that you come across with the same mindset as you are, and here you are. You simply read the script and tell them and say, listen, I'd like to meet up with you, and I can share more, and you take it from there. Approach tips. First, number one, warm and inviting. Always be warm and inviting. Keep it short and personal. Use, again, the first name. That's a personal touch there. Build curiosity. Make it about them. Focus on financial freedom, luxury, or exclusively. Then you have spark the interest without revealing too much. Keep it short, simple, but powerful. Effective communication end with a question. So easily to say yes. Offering the prospect two specific options. I like that because of my background of sales and marketing. And when I work with the insurance company and others, it always is an open-ended questions, either yes or no. So here we are for meeting time when you want to book appointment to meet them. Is Tuesday night is good or Saturday afternoon is better? So you give them a choice. They can choose. Is either say yes or no. And if they remain unavailable, follow up again in a week or a month. I just absolutely love it. Is there anyone have any question concerning pertaining that 30-day action pack? If not, I continue. This is again, we share a lot of that, something to present. Actually, our LD4 Sister Ifra last Monday went through that again, telling your story. You want to graph it for the it's a 2-minute story. And simple as that. I won't, prolong with it. You can always get back with your upline partner and practice, but you make sure you want to have your 2-minute story all put together. So here we are. You want to know that when you launch your business, why you start your business, either it's for more money, less stress, job, spending more time with the family. What about you want to be able to become much healthier? Number 3, who introduced you to the business? Friends, family, social media. Number 4, you want to give a product testimonial, either retail sale, experience, or a story of your your passion for the products. And number 5, you could also give a business testimonial. Now, This is included to, you have certain people who will just join in probably about a month ago or 6 weeks ago or maybe 2 weeks, and they'll say, you know what? I cannot give a business testimonial because I just joined the business. I don't have any experience of making a lot of money yet. Ladies and gentlemen, it is more than that. If you just join, at least I know anyone who just joined in the first 2 or 3 or 4, 5 days, they sell Fountain of Life. I know that for sure because you have close people with you, your mom, your pop, or your spouse, or people from church, people from your workplace. That's one thing I know, people start selling the same day. I've done that the same day, the next day, and so forth. So at the end of the week, you probably may even if you sell 5 Fountain of Life, you can still share a testimonial. A 5 Fountain of Life at $90 or maybe $100, you make an extra $500. This you can always just share. Just be honest. Be yourself. You don't want to be no one else. You want to be you and focus on you and go there and do what you need to do. You could accomplish anything that you put your whole heart and soul into. So always share a testimonial that helped you, the product and also the business. So you don't have to be making 10 grand a month before you share a business testimonial. Very important. You sell, you bring in, you launch a new partner, you give a testimonial. Say, listen, in less than a month, I brought in 2 LA or LAP or LADE. These are all your business and this is what I achieved. All right. Again, remember your prospect are not making a one-time purchase. It is a long-term commitment. These are all the presentation tips you need to know. When a prospect see your business tour for the first time, they are looking at 3 things. Even you guys can jot this down. Number 1, what is the business? Number 2, can they benefit from it? And number 3, who or how do I do the business? This is where people asking in their mind. And your job here is to finalize it and help them see the value in it. Again, back to the tour presentation tip, it is important to showcase the support and union with the teamwork before you immediately after they have seen the tour. It is vital for your prospect to feel the unity and care in the team right after the tour because this is your teamwork. Represent means hope for them. In other words, ladies and gentlemen, you come in the room, basically, you come with your guests. Of course, we always take our guests and bring them to all the new leaders, the partners in the room. Make them feel comfortable because there's a lot of people who will come in and you could know by watching their body language. When they fold their arms, that tell you that a person who's kind of cold and you want to sort of warm them up a little bit. And then when you introduce them to others, then you can see they lighten up. They start smiling and they're listening and they say, hey, yeah, I like that. And you can see they open up. But if you don't do anything and you just, nothing happened, you would have to make the difference. There are in the business, remember to tell them you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. Now, taking your prospect through the opulence opportunity, which is absolutely is one of my favorite ever since when I was SVP, our Sanaz Human came out with that. At least every day when I meet someone, or even I send a video, I send out 3 links all the time from day 1. And they follow up. This is one of the things, even when I meet a group of people, 4 people, 2 people, 10 people, whatever, I always share this particular opportunity slide for let them know that this is our SVP who make and pave it for all of us. And here we are. And once you get used to doing that, ladies and gentlemen, you'll see how the business become easier. You watch the business tour video again with multiple languages. You can go in the back office, have Spanish, French, Chinese, they got it all there. It's up to you what you're looking for. And invite them to one of our webinars. Again, that's every Wednesday we have the head office, the headquarters, which is tomorrow. We're having a big one, myself and Mrs. Sandra Bogard, who will be presenting. You have an opportunity. If you're not in Canada, but you have connection in Canada, you can simply tell them, guys, do not miss the tour I normally with Renee all the time, but now we have an opportunity to have a lot of people step up. You got the chance to become a better version of yourself. You open up the presentation and you walk them through. Invite them to one of our tour, again, for one of our qualified presenter. And ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you one of the things. Once you start doing that, you will start seeing the difference, not being shy and I'm afraid. You have to open up and take the risk. Just jump. Jump. If you're holding back and you're always, well, I don't know, I'm scared, you'll always be the same way. You want to be able to learning something new every day. You want to advance. You want to grow. You want to develop. You want to evolve. You want to become better and better every day by being consistency, doing something every day. Show up. Be there. Okay? And here we have the forensic post tool. Is there anyone have any questions as we go along, ladies and gentlemen? All right. Then I'll just move on. This is very important. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Proof process to convert your prospect. Number one, arrive early. No, you're talking my language. Anytime, and that's for years, I realized the importance. When you're a leader, you have to lead by example. Come early. I'm always about 2 hours early, an hour and a half early when I'm going to my tour. And in anything I do, I'm always early. My mother trained me that way, and I maintained that for years. It is very important. Again, you never get a second chance for the first impression. People will always remember you the first time. So here we are. Be on time, especially when you have prospect. You can build that like and trust, warm up so you make them feel comfortable. Introduce them to as many of our distributor or partners as possible. Avoid the back seat. That's a no-no for me. I learned from great mentors like the Jim Rohn and Les Brown, who I met in personal. That's one of the things I've learned the last 15 to 20 years. Every successful person I talk, they say never sit at the back seat. And I experienced it many times. When I didn't have the experience before, you come and you sit at the back, you get distracted. People like to talk too much, or when you're close to the door, every time when the door open or close, you're looking back. You're not paying attention. You're not focused. So I refuse to ever sit at the back seat. I'm telling you guys right now. And if you do that, you'll see the significant difference. Sit up front, because whatever you do, your partners and guests watching it. Again, it's important. Avoid it. Make sure that you're in the front row. I mean, all of them know me. All the leaders, they know me. You want to find me? You got to find me up front. The first row, second row. You'll never see me at the back. Stay in the room with your prospect. This is very, very important. A lot of people will bring guests and they're walking all over the place. It's a no-no. You bring new partners. Remember, new guests, they don't know. This is their first time. Make them feel comfortable. If you just put them sit down and then you gone in the back talking, that's not showing professionalism. You want to be with them. Sit with them. I never leave my people draining all over the place. I'm with them because whatever I do, they will follow. Arrange with the presenter. Invite them after the presentation. Share a product or a business testimonial. And remember, which is very, very vitally important, especially when we have the tour. I mean, of course, I don't have to mention me. People know me. I'm always full of energy, excitement. I'm nodding, I'm clapping. That's me. I am a powerhouse. And a lot of people miss those things. Again, you bring guests. You want them to be happy. You want them to be excited. You want them to be. This is one of the reasons why I come here. You don't want to be able to have people who with you sitting with their arms closed and they're not saying and not clapping. No, 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 no. You don't want, that's a no-no. So whenever you bring any guests, get them excited. And whatever you do, you clap, they will clap. If you nod, they will nod. Whatever they see you do, they will follow. Remember that. Pay attention. And at the end, you bring them up to the speaker. Assess room energy. Again, that's it. You want to have that positive energy. Leave all your problems in your car. Leave all your challenges or whatever your day was. Leave it in the back or outside. Don't bring it in the room. People can sense it. People can feel it. The negative energy. It's very loud. So here you are, ladies and gentlemen, make sure. And at the end of the pour, you have now the survey. Again, I always have that to anyone who comes. You take out the survey sheet and you follow with your prospect. Number 8, welcome new launch loudly. Many times we have leaders, and I do it myself. Like if I have to sign up someone, I says, may I have your attention, ladies and gentlemen? Please help me welcome Linda Thomas, our first Lifestyle Advisor Plus. And we clap. Now, that alone, if they were very shy and timid, just by your energy alone, excite them. And then you see them make us smile and they thank you. Someone have done that, they cry because they're so happy of being around positive energy. And they say, I want to be with this crowd of people, the eagles that flies and soar in the air. Number 9, when leaving the room, make sure the effort is to say goodbye to everyone. You know, if you just leave, you and say good, that's cool. Opulence Global, we are a family. Once you come in, that's why the C on your S people always say, welcome home. You will never find that kind of experience, how you feel with no other companies or partners. We are exceptional and we strive for excellence at all time. Momentum is everything. The post-toge, momentum, we build in momentum. Right now, this is where we are in building the momentum stage. Ladies and gentlemen, after the tour, it's very important to translate the excitement, as I just mentioned. Energy, full energy, positive energy. That's all we need in the room. Not negativity, no cold market, just positive, warm love, peace, and togetherness. Answer the question, offer the promotion. Again, and if you recommend the LAD, let them come in, fill the survey, and get them and give them a nice gift card just to thank them. I love this business. And if you continue following step by step, you will see the difference in a year or 2 years or 3 years with your personal life. And here we ask the question, why the post-tour survey? It's important. Open up a natural conversation to understand what resonates most. You either increase like and trust, as I mentioned earlier on. 2, you have providing an easy transition to discuss the next step. You want people to feel comfortable. They're not afraid of you. You get them close and they open up to you. Number 3, position you as a professional and consultation, not pushy. Very important. Dress the part, speak the part. And number 4, increase closing ratio by guiding prospect towards a decision. After when you go through all that, you'll say, what package would you like to take home today? You got to ask for the close. If you don't ask for it, you'll never get it. That's why you have certain people do extraordinary than others. They can all present, they'll do all that, but they cannot close. It is very important. The closing part is the most important thing because that's where you get the people going and you continue. Ask for that close. You have to ask for it. Here we have the new survey. It's also in the back office that you can print it out. I print a lot and I carry them with me all the time with all my tools, my brochures, all the stories and testimonials. I carry them with me. So here you guys, you can go into your back office. It's all there. You can print it out. So you want to prepare yourself. So when you're meeting people day to day, or even on a weekend when they have all those major events, the good news today was a lovely day in Toronto. I'd say, hopefully, I hope it continue. We're not sure, but it was a lovely day in Toronto, Canada, and I think probably Ottawa and other places. And a lot of us went out and do some prospecting and so forth. And so here, as the weather get warmer, now we can expose is our favorite part, spring, summer, and the falls. Take advantage on the good weather and share. As we move on, ladies and gentlemen, this is part of the survey too as well. And then we have the forensic promise list. Personal action. Let me just make sure and look at the time here, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi, Maria. Yeah, I think
Yes.
we can get this session already done so that we can at least have another topic for the next training session. But again,
Perfect.
doing a wonderful, amazing job, Maria. I have enjoyed every bit of your training. Wonderful.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that was very helpful for each and every one. Ladies and gentlemen, we are so blessed. I want to thank each and every one for being on the call. Take advantage, take action. Again, follow the system. And remember, you will win if you never quit. I want to thank you guys. I love and appreciate you. And back to you, Rico. Thank you.
And again, we want to thank you for your active participation, for your comments, for your sharing your love, your appreciation for our presenter, and by extension, our trainer, Rico, who's always there with us, plodding us along. The goal is by our CEO and SVP to make us a better person, to help us to grow and, nothing but the best. So we want to thank you. We normally end all of our sessions with our mantra. One team, one dream,
One dream,
one
one
system,
system,
and billion the billion.
billion the billion.